Let's be honest, the prices of food now are absolutely insane. But today in this video on Psyche Truth, we're going to be talking about the 10 best tips for shopping budget-friendly in the most healthiest way. People always ask all the time, how am I supposed to afford this? Or isn't fast food so much cheaper? Well, I'm here to show you how it's not and the best way to go about shopping. Starting with number 10, which I'm sure most of you have discovered already, is buying store brand foods instead of name brands. 60% of the time, store brand is still made by the same manufacturer as the name brands, while 80% of consumers still say that the food tastes just the same, if not better. And this especially holds true for foods like rice, beans, pasta, and frozen goods. Number 9. Shopping is an objective, not a trip. Do not give in to distractions. What most stores love is when you shop with children because they're able to place items that kids are really easily able to grab within their eye level. What stores also do is put the most expensive items over on the right side, which is easier accessible for most right-handed people. Bonus tip. Stick to your shopping list. Do not get distracted by the sugary, salty snacks that stores put out in the convenience of your reach while you're in the checkout line. Number 8. You want to shop for the most nutritious and least processed foods. So where do you go? You shop the perimeter of the store. All your local grocery stores are going to have the freshest foods such as meat, dairies, and vegetables all along the perimeter of the store. This is because grocery stores want to encourage you to go down those middle aisles and tempt you to browse around. However, the less time that you spend in those middle aisles, the less you'll be inclined to impulsively buy. Number 7, stock up on frozen foods. Many of the influencers you see will say that frozen foods are either better or worse for you, so how do you know what to choose? The truth is that frozen foods have actually about the same nutritional value as fresh foods do. Some have said as fresh produce travels, it loses nutrients over time, while frozen foods are flash frozen in order to preserve nutrients such as vitamins B and C, which in fresh fruit can degrade over time. Now, I'm not saying that one option is better than the other. I'm simply emphasizing the fact that frozen produce is still a healthy, cost-effective, and beneficial option for a budget-friendly shopping trip. Number 6, mastering the art of the grocery list. Now, I'm not talking about meal prepping because let's be honest, who can really eat the same meal every day for a week? I know I can't. What I mean is taking the time to plan ahead and figuring out how many meals you can really make out of one protein or vegetable. For example, you buy ground beef. What can you make with ground beef? Well, you can try spaghetti, or meatloaf, or kebabs. The possibilities are endless. Halfway through to number 5, do not shop when you are hungry, tired, or dehydrated. The worst thing you can do for your body and your wallet is shop on an empty stomach. These physical feelings lead to unclear minds, impulsive buys, and exhausted decisions, making you more likely to toss convenient junk food into your cart without thinking. Studies have shown that shoppers spend significantly more money and make unhealthier choices when they are shopping hungry or fatigued. You want to go in with a clear head, take your time, and look around, as most stores place the most expensive items in eye level of most consumers. Number 4, you may think it's impossible, but going meatless 2 to 3 times a week will chop down your grocery bill significantly. You don't need to eat steak or chicken every day, as there are so many powerful alternative proteins to substitute for. Now, trust me, I am not a vegetarian by any means, but I can promise you there are some amazing chickpea, lentils, and tofu recipes out there that will change your life and your bank account will thank you. Number 3, buy in bulk. Don't panic, it sounds expensive, but it's quite the opposite. Dry staples that our ancestors used to live on for a reason, such as rice, beans, and oats, are dramatically cheaper in bulk. And bonus tip, if you store them properly, you can get even a year or more out of them. Number 2, now we're getting to the boiling point, pun intended. Consider it meal prepping, but on a completely different level. Let's get into batch cooking. If you take the concept of buying in bulk and add your freezer to the mix, you get the benefit of meal prepping without having to eat the same food every day. Cook a large portion of your desired meal, separate a day or two worth, because let's be honest, who does not love leftovers? And take the rest and you can freeze it in individual portions so you can use on later in the week or later in the month. Aside from time saved, many people do not realize how efficient batch cooking is, not just for your grocery budget, but in also minimizing energy costs as well. Cooking in bulk uses less electricity, gas, and water as opposed to making several separate meals. Side note, investing in a vacuum sealer will help you prolong the life of your frozen foods for months. And finally, I know you've been waiting to see what the big number 1 is, and here it is stop shopping for meals. Shop for value-packed ingredients instead. Think about what ingredients give you the most nutrition per dollar. When you buy those, the meals will come after. What does this change? You are breaking free from expensive and inflexible meal plans. Instead of buying 10 ingredients that you're going to use one time, you can buy 1 ingredient that you're going to use 10 times. Think of foods such as eggs, canned fish, cabbage, carrots, onions, and so much more. And don't forget your lemons, your garlic, and your soy sauce, because seasonings and flavors are the key to any enjoyable meal. That being said, go out there, save some money, and make some amazing meal creations. If you found any of these tips helpful, feel free to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. And keep an eye out for our other wellness, nutrition, and lifestyle content here on Psyche Truth. Let me know in the comments which tip you're gonna try first, or share any of your budget-friendly grocery hacks. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Welcome to Yoga Plus. Courses available from pupil to yogi. Sort by yoga, fitness, and instructors. Create your own routines. Access the Pose Library. Yoga Plus by Psyche Truth, available on Google Play and the App Store.
Join us for 14 and 30-day programs, hour-long classes, and much more on our yoga app, Yoga Plus by Psyche Truth. It's free to download and features a variety of wellness content, including yoga, fitness, Pilates, guided meditations, and interviews with dozens of wellness experts.